forever. Solidarity forever. Solidarity forever. For the union makes us strong.
It is we who plowed the prairies, built the cities where they trade, dug the mines and built the workshops, endless miles of railroad laid. Now we stand outcast and starving, it's the wonders we have made, but the union makes us strong.
Solidarity forever. Solidarity forever. Solidarity forever.
It is another beautiful time on your daily program, Labor Matters, on OSBC 113 on start time, 502 on free to hear. And you can also join us on all other social media. Join us on WhatsApp, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube. Just tune in and watch all our programs, including this one we are bringing to your viewing player this evening. I want to welcome everybody on another interesting episode of the program, Labor Matters, the program that deals with workers. When we are talking about workers, we are talking about labor at national level, state level, local level, most especially our own state here, Osun State. And our guest is in the house, so also my partner is here. And Yoruba will say Iwowa Ube Ejanla. Yes, because when we are talking about labor matters, our guest for this evening is one of the key worker. Key labor. Yeyi, take it from me and turn it to normal thing.
Akiye ọjọ́ méjì mẹ́ta ẹ tún káàbọ̀ sórí ètò yìí ọ̀rọ̀ òṣìṣẹ́ tí gbogbo ibi tẹ́ ti ń wò wá tẹlifíṣàn ti ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀ṣun lẹ̀ ti ń wò wá yìí ọjọ́ méjì mẹ́ta jẹ́jọ́ là ń kíra wa pé ká pàdé láyọ̀ àdúpẹ́ àtúntì fire pàdé
lásìkò
palẹ̀mọ́ ọjọ́ àwọn òṣìṣẹ́ àdúpẹ́ àtúntì fire pàdé lónìí ẹja ńlá ni ìwọ̀n wá gbé alàgbà nàìjẹ́ kí n lò báyìí comrade Lásùn Akíndélé tí wọ́n jẹ́ alága ìgbìmọ̀ tó dúnàdúrà láàrin ìjọba àti òṣìṣẹ́ lórí ọ̀rọ̀ owó oṣù àti àwọn nǹkan míì tó rọ̀ mọ́ àwọn àlejò wa lónìí akí ẹ káàbọ̀ sórí ètò yìí.
Ẹ kú lé o.
Once again, comrade, you are welcome. Comrade Olasunkami Akindele, the chairman, Joint Negotiation Committee of Osun State Chapter. You are welcome once again.
Thank you, madam.
Thank you very much for coming on the program. When we are talking about negotiation, what is this negotiation of a thing is all about when it comes to state level?
Thank you, madam. Firstly, let me just appreciate God, then the government, especially Mr. Governor, the mother of our time, for his role during the last May Day program that we had recently at Osbc Stadium. The appreciation goes to the OSBC family too. I thank you all, and I thank every worker of Osun State for being there for us, for being there for me, especially as a chairman, Joint Negotiating Council. When we are talking of negotiation, it is pregnated. Why? Everybody cannot just go to the government and demand. There must be a council or a committee that will be saddled with that responsibility. As this is the demand or request of the whole workers. And then when you are talking of demand is different from request. When you say demand, that is what you know is your right. You can demand for it.
Ask for it.
Yes, you can ask for it. When you said a request, at times it might not be the right, but you feel that you're supposed to have it, then you request. Then all these things cannot be done alone. It has to be saddled through a channel to the government, which is employer.
Okay.
The association of employee and the association of employer, they are different parties. So anything that the employee needs has to be taken to employer, either in terms of demand or in terms of request.
Okay.
So for constitution, then it will be left for the employer to see it whether to approve or not.
Thank you, sir. Negotiation committee, who and who? Those associations, the bodies you work with.
Let me firstly correct one impression.
Okay.
It is not committee, but it's a council.
Okay, council.
Yes,
Okay.
it's a council.
All right.
It is a council like NSC as well as TUC.
Okay.
So those comprises of a joint negotiating council, also state,
All right.
even at the federal, there are just 8 industrial unions. The union in the public service. When I said the union in the public service, there are 8. One association of senior staff, which is comprised of council 1. They are only the one union council. 2, council 2 comprises of 2 union, which is NCSU, Nigeria Civil Service Union, which is the oldest union in Nigeria. 2 is a NOSRO, Nigeria Union of Public Service Secretariat, Reportorial and Allied Workers. That is council 2. Council, make it 3. Council 3 comprises of 5 industrial union.
Another 5.
Another 5. Another 5. That is council 3. They were EUN, which is Agric and Allied. OFTA, which is amalgamated. The union of driver, technical, and other these cadres.
Okay.
The NAM, which is nurse association. Then my own, which are medical.
Okay.
Any they are paramedical set of people. Then NUPRO, which is the Nigeria Union of Printing Paper and so. That's the composition of joint negotiating council. That is how it is being constituted at national level too.
Okay.
So we just borrowed it from national to the state.
Okay. Okay.
Ìgbìmọ̀ tí ń dúnàdúrà kí ni tẹ́ ń dúnà kan ǹjẹ́ àṣeyọrí kan tàbí méjì ti wà láti bàtẹ́ ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní dúnàdúrà pẹ̀lú ìjọba ǹjẹ́ kí ni gbèdéke tí ẹ̀ ń fẹ́ lọ́dọ̀ ìjọba ǹjẹ́ àti débẹ̀ bí mẹ́ta.
Ẹ ṣe olóòtú tẹ́ bá sọ pé ìdúnàdúrà kì í sowó ní kì í sọjà nìkan lèèyàn máa dúnàdúrà rẹ̀ èèyàn máa dúnà gbólóhùn mo fẹ́ báyìí o sọ ọ̀fẹ́ ṣe ìpàdé dúnàdúrà tó bá ní mo fẹ́ o ti forí sọpẹ́ ṣùgbọ́n mo fẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ ìfikùnlukùn ó wà kì í sowó nìkan gbogbo ìdẹ̀rùn tó bá ti jẹ mọ́ òṣìṣẹ́ pátá onígbìmọ̀ yẹn máa ṣe ẹ jẹ́ fún lápẹẹrẹ ọ̀rọ̀ owó oṣù ọwọ́ àdọ́tọ̀ tí wọ́n bá ní ẹwẹ́ tó ń wà lọ́fíìsì láti aago 8 tí ó kò dáago 9 alẹ́ òfíìsì sọ pé ká kò dáago 4 ṣé kó máa lanú afẹ́fẹ́ owó rẹ̀ kó máa fi kí ìgbìmọ̀ yìí ní ọ̀nà bájọba wọ́n ní ìdí owó pé àdúró lẹ́yìn iṣẹ́ o tó fi sọ
owó wọn yàn jẹ
owó wọn yàn jẹ àwọn kan wà tẹ pé nílé ìwòsàn oríṣiríṣi àrùn ẹ ti tọ́jú aláìsàn sóògùn ò lè ká àìsàn ìgbìmọ̀ ẹni ó dúnàdúrà pé kí ló tọ́ sí wọn káà náà wọ́n bá òwú àwọn.
tó bá wá rí bẹ́ẹ̀ ìbéèrè méjì sì wà nílẹ̀ ṣùgbọ́n ẹ̀ka mélòó ni ìgbìmọ̀ yìí pín sí.
ìgbìmọ̀ ìpínsẹ̀ mẹ́ta àwọn mẹ́ta ẹgbẹ́ mẹ́jọ ni ẹgbẹ́ mẹ́jọ
nínú mẹ́ta
ẹgbẹ́ mẹ́jọ ó ní ìgbìmọ̀ ìdúnàdúrà ẹgbẹ́ mẹ́jọ ó ní gbogbo wọn àwọn mẹ́jọ wá pín sí mẹ́ta ìgbìmọ̀ alákọ̀ọ́kọ́ tí wọ́n pè ní council 1 three categories which is council 1, 2 and 3 ìgbìmọ̀ àkọ́kọ́ council 1 ẹgbẹ́ kan ló wà bẹ́ẹ̀ pẹ̀lú òun lè gbé àwọn akọ̀wé ìjọba àgbà tó ń pè ní senior staff association. Ẹgbẹ́ kejì council 2 òun ni a lè pè ní àwọn ọ̀jẹ̀ wẹ́wẹ́ senior civil service union òun lẹgbẹ́ àkọ́kọ́ tí ẹ kọ́ dálẹ̀ ní gbogbo Nàìjíríà 1912 náà ti dálẹ̀. Ẹnì kejì tó wà ń bẹ̀ ń lẹgbẹ́ tèmi gangan tí mo tó jẹ́ alága rẹ̀. Àwọn ayárabíàṣá akọ̀wé ìjọba àwọn ní gbàdá gan ó yẹ kẹ́ ẹ máa sanwó fún mi àtẹ̀yìn torí bẹ́ẹ̀ ń lo kọ̀ǹpútà yìí sì ń lo fóònù abẹ́ fi tẹ̀ nǹkan.
We are using it.
You are using it. You are my member. I will find time to unionize you.
No problem.
Okay. Ọ̀rẹ́ wa máa ní ẹ̀kọ́ máa subscribe o. Ọ̀gbọ́dọ̀ máa dáwọ́ lóṣooṣù. Bọ̀dọ̀ tí bá ti ń lo fóònù títí lo kọ̀ǹpútà.
Òun ẹgbẹ́ títí yín.
Ìgbìmọ̀ kejì náà. Ìgbìmọ̀ kẹta àwọn márùn-ún yẹn wà ń bẹ̀ ẹgbẹ́ márùn-ún. Ẹgbẹ́ nọ́ọ̀sì tá à ń pè ní láàmù. Ẹgbẹ́ màhún tí à ń pè ní medical workers àná hospital náà wà kọ. Ẹgbẹ́ àwọn àgbẹ̀ àwọn àgbẹ̀gì nùyí àbí nùhéyì akọ̀wé wọn wà bí ọ wà ń bẹ̀. Ẹgbẹ́ àwọn opta àwọn tí wọ́n jẹ́ awakọ̀ ìjọba àwọn tí wọ́n jẹ́ àwọn tí wọ́n máa ń ṣe carpenter àwọn driver àwọn mechanic ibẹ̀ náà wà. Àwọn ẹgbẹ́ kí la lè pe printer àwọn tí wọ́n máa ń tẹ̀wé ilé ìjọba ló sì kàwọn níbẹ̀. Gbogbo ẹgbẹ́ ìwà ló ní alága kọ̀ọ̀kan àtàkọ̀wé kọ̀ọ̀kan.
Lábẹ́ GSC.
Lábẹ́ GSC.
Kódà kó tó di pé a pè é wò sí Ṣọlá lẹ́nu. Ǹjẹ́ gbèdéke wo ni ẹ fọwọ́ sí torí gbogbo ọ̀rọ̀ gbogbo lérí owó ni GSC gbogbo wa la gbàgbọ́ pé lérí owó ni. Ǹjẹ́ gbèdéke wo lẹ fọwọ́ sí fún owó oṣù ní ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀ṣun? Gbèdéke wo la wà? Ǹjẹ́ àti débẹ̀ western tó kọ́yìn nìyẹn?
Gbèdéke owó oṣù tó wà náà ló ti wà tẹ́lẹ̀ láti bí ọdún 4 sí 5 pé ẹgbẹ̀rún lọ́nà 20 ǹjẹ́ tó bá ń gbowó kéré jù ní ń gbà lọ́sàn-án.
Tó dẹ̀ pé
ó ń pè ẹ lọ wo tábìlì tán fi ń ṣe ẹ lọ wo tó bá wà ń bẹ̀ tó bá dé ẹ pè mí tó bá dé lórí tábìlì yẹn ẹ pè mí.
So thank you very much, Comrade Olasukomi Akindele. On that 30,000 naira minimum wage, they believe most Osun state workers we are having is that our minimum wage is not up to 30,000 naira. That the table, the scale using for our salary in Osun state is below some other states around us. Because there were a kind of agitations recently that Oyo State, Ogun State, we should not even compare ourselves with Lagos State. Because recently the salary was increased by 20% again after the election. But what we are heading in Osun State, I want to believe if some accountants should sit down and calculate. You know, we started with this lower cadre of 18,000 minimum wage there about some times ago. So you said modulated the salary. So after that, the calculation on the table now, we believe is not up to 30,000 the minimum wage, and we don't know the kind of negotiation that is going on that. Then let me add to that on that minimum wage, sorry to have borrowed that away from Sheyi. The Nigeria we have financially and economically is not stable. The inflation is on high side now.
Yes.
40,000 minimum, 40% minimum wage was approved for the federal workers recently. You know about that, sir?
Of course, yes.
At state level, with this beyond the below 30,000 minimum wage and what we have at hand in the nation now, what are you going to do about the negotiation concerning this? Okay. Let me stop there because I have a lot of things when it comes to that monetary aspect of the negotiation.
As it is now,
yes, sir.
The minimum wage of Osun State is 30,000. Yes. Please, if you are in doubt, refer that table to the office of Permanent Secretary of Ministry of Finance to give you the download. Then it is easy. You can ask your accountant here to give you that table. That is the base, the minimum. That's the minimum.
Okay, maybe we should appeal this time around, or we implore you, the joint negotiation council,
yes,
to do something about it.
Okay, we will.
Ọjà kan náà la ní.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Ilé kan náà ni àjọ ń gbé pẹ̀lú lájọ ń yá gbé. Ojú pópó kan náà lájọ ń rìn ní orílẹ̀-èdè Nigeria. I think something has to be done when it comes to this salary of a thing. Then, in addition to that, recently we want to appreciate the governor of the Osun State for paying the promotion arrears, but there has been cash backing. Okay, thank you very much for that. There has been a kind of agitation from some workers in the state. Some don't understand the way that money was paid up to this moment. Why some said they saw an increment, some say they didn't see anything, there is no adjustment, nothing. I don't know how we are going to explain to our workers in the state to let them know how this thing is done. Maybe 2 promotions areas or 1 or something like that. Why some are saying I will say up to 10,000, some say my own is 1,000. I don't know how we are going to clarify that one.
Okay, thank you, madam. There are 2 questions on ground now.
Very, sir.
Firstly, you made mention of 40% increment.
The federal.
You know, I've said earlier that anything that we give to workers, it has to be negotiated.
Very, sir.
Even if the mat leave you are enjoying,
okay,
someone negotiated for it. Other welfares are being negotiated.
You want to know where you started the decision of
the 40% announced by federal government, when it comes to the state, it has to be negotiated. I'm happy to inform you,
yes, sir,
that it was included in our address to Mr. Governor. It's a demand.
Okay.
During the May Day this issue.
Thank you.
Then we've alerted Mr. Governor that any moment from now we will request, we have to write him that it has to be, the 40% increase has to be implemented in the state of Osun State. That is one. The issue of cash backing or the increment in the salary. Not every worker are entitled to it. Let me still reiterate it.
Okay, sir.
That there are 2 or 3 categories.
Set of people that
yes, that they will not benefit, or they are not benefited from that increment.
Okay.
1, if you are not having promotion in the past 3 or 4 years, you cannot have increment, because they said cash backing of promotion. Because I've been hearing from insinuation from certain quarters.
Thank God you have been hearing that.
Yes, that is a cash backing of arrears. No.
Okay.
There's difference between cash backing of arrears and cash backing of promotion. Okay. When to talk of arrears, that is had to be started since 2019. But cash backing of promotion take effect from April, and which has been done. So those categories that they might not, receive increment in their salary are those that did not enjoy promotion. That is 1. 2, those that have reached their terminal grade level. Those that have reached their terminal grade level, which they have not been promoted either since 2016 or whatever year that they have got to that level. Okay. So they cannot expect increment because they didn't have any promotion.
Okay.
To start is clarification.
Ṣèyí.
Alága, tí abáníká fi ojú inú wò ní irú àkókò tí ó dàbí pé àwọn ilé ìgbìmọ̀ máa ń sọ pé take home, tí take home fẹ́ take èèyàn kúrò bí ó wà gàdé pé yóò take rẹ̀ home. Ǹjẹ́ kí ni
ògbédélé àwùyé
tí ògbédélé tí ògbédélé láti dé àwùyé kan lè pé yóò gbédélé
already ní àwùyé to go back home is another thing entirely.
Kí ni nǹkan tí ìgbìmọ̀ yín ń ṣe láti lè jẹ́ kí ara dẹ òṣìṣẹ́ ní ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀ṣun? Ìkíní nìyẹn. Ìkejì, ní irú àkókò ètò dàbí pé tàbá wò òṣìṣẹ́ ti jòrò tán níbi iṣẹ́ ìjọba, níbi tó yẹ kí èèyàn 10 wà, èèyàn 2 ti wà ń bẹ̀. Kí ni ìtẹ́ ń ṣe láti lè jẹ́ kí nǹkan padà sípò?
Ẹ ṣe olóòtú, kí n kọ́kọ́ bẹ̀rẹ̀ lórí ìbéèrè tẹ́ kọ́kọ́ béèrè pé kí ni àbí ẹ bá mi sọ tàkọ́kọ́ yẹn.
Pé owó oṣù tí ò tó mú lọ lé
àkọ́kọ́ mo kọ́kọ́ dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ gómìnà olóríire ìmọ́lẹ̀ sẹ́nitọ́ Adémọ́lá Jackson Nurudeen Adélékè torí pé kí ni kí ó tó di gómìnà náà ti fi sínú àwọn ètò wọn pé ìdẹ̀rùn òṣìṣẹ́ ọ wà ní nọ́mbà 2 bẹ́ẹ̀ sì ti débẹ̀ òun ẹ̀kọ́ owó tuntun tẹ́ bá rí lẹ́sẹ̀ owó oṣù yìí kò yẹ ti pépà tí a gbà tá a pè ní promotion fún wa ó ti sọ̀wé dowó ẹ̀gbọ́n
ó ti sọ̀wé dowó
ó sọ̀wé dowó torí pépà lásán ni tẹ́lẹ̀ fún wa èèyàn lè mú lọ sí àwa tá a wà ní gbèríko tá a bá fẹ́ lọ yàgbẹ́ táwọn ìpè a fẹ́ lọ sùn a lè mú ká lọ fi
a fẹ́ lọ gbọ̀nsẹ̀.
a fẹ́ lọ gbọ̀nsẹ̀.
ẹ̀yin yẹn wa we are very sorry for that.
pé a fẹ́ lọ gbọ̀nsẹ̀ a lè fi ṣe ajáta káfíńtì ṣùgbọ́n ó débẹ̀ nígbà tá a jọ sọ ọwọ́ kan tá a ti bá sọ lọ́sọ̀ ó ti sọ̀wé dowó ṣùgbọ́n láti gbàgbé
sọ̀wé dowó tẹ̀ ń bí tẹ̀ ẹ̀nu mọ́ ẹ̀ àwọn èèyàn wa kàn mọ̀ ní nǹkan kan ò mọ̀ sí bẹ́ẹ̀.
ó ń bẹ
báwo làwọn ò ṣe wá rí.
àwọn kan ò lè rí àwọn ẹ̀ka méjì kan ò lè rí àbí mẹ́ta torí pé kí ni ẹni tí ò ní gbéga owó kí ló fẹ́ gbà bí ẹni tí ò kọ́lé tó ló fẹ́ gba rẹ́ǹtì sọ́sẹ́sì.
ó lè gba ti bàbá rẹ̀. ti bàbá rẹ̀ ń tọ́.
láàárọ̀ yàtọ̀ fún kíátíkà tábà ní kó gbowó lé ẹni tí ò kọ́lé kò lè gba rẹ́ǹtì ìwọ tó ò ní gbéga lọ́dún mẹ́rin mẹ́ta sẹ́yìn tó wá ń retí pé owó rẹ gbọ́dọ̀ lé kò ṣeé ṣe lẹ́yìn owó ọdún ètò àwọn máa ń pè ní annual increment tó gbọ́dọ̀ lé ní step owó àmì àwọn kan nù àwọn kan jí kejì ni pé àwọn kan ti dí òpin ibi iṣẹ́ wọn kódà kó bá jọ́dún 5 àbí 6 àbí 10 lókùn tí ó lò ibi tí ó wà náà àfi tíjọba àpapọ̀.
Because our time is up for us.
So back to say.
We have some areas we need to talk.
Okay.
Talking about a negotiation for workers, most especially Osun State workers, you have started it, and I thank God for your life, and God will give the governor the enablement to fulfill all other areas of our welfare. But the most important one is that we are talking about money. What other welfare package do you have for workers in the state? Well, I think workers, we need. There was a time we were talking about a mortgage in this state. There was a time we were talking so many other car loan. There was, I think I heard it yesterday. You are talking about leave and some other amendments that we are entitled to. What are you doing about all those funds?
Yeah, thank you, madam. When we are talking of negotiation, it is not salary alone that we are negotiating for.
Okay.
We are negotiating for waivers of workers. Generally. One, as I'm sitting here, I'm a chairman, car loan committee, labor side. You understand? So I have to negotiate for them in order. Even I told Mr. Governor, one of the forum, that it is in Osun State that we see workers using if we cannot afford to buy to talk less of Tokunbo.
Which one is Tokunbo? You mean car?
Car.
We that we cannot pay Okada as a rider.
Okada. So I implore Mr. Governor.
150 will be pleading to 80 naira.
I implore Mr. Governor there that he should please inject more money into that area, that vote, and he has promised that as soon as possible he will move it to it. Secondly, how many workers have his or her own house right now? There is a board domiciled at Ministry of Lands, which is Osun State Housing Board. In the past, it has been moribund. But I've met Mr. Governor and told him that he should resuscitate that board so that our members will have access to the loan from that board. You understand?
Okay, sir.
Another area is the hazard allowances.
That one.
The hazard allowances that are being given to some various workers, not all. Not all.
The medical line.
The medical,
the journalists, and
the journalists, those that are working at the White House and some key ministries, they are enjoying that allowances. Some are peculiar, some are hazard.
Okay. I think Chairman JSC, you have to come again because we have a lot to, but from time to time we make sure that you talk to Osun State workers to just upgrade us, know what is going on and where you people are when it comes to labor matters. I mean, workers' welfare. Sheyi?
No problem, madam. Anytime I'm for you.
Alàgbà Lásùn Akíndélé ẹ̀kú látàárọ̀. Tí ó bá sí tàbí kú sáré àkókò wa ni àbájá máa gbóhùn sáfẹ́fẹ́ lọ ní ìrọ̀lẹ́ yìí. Ṣùgbọ́n àkókò gbà wá láàyè torí àwọn ìbéèrè kúnlẹ̀ látọ̀dọ̀ ẹnìkejì mi títí dé ọ̀dọ̀ mi tó yẹ ká máa bí yín. Ṣùgbọ́n títí di ọjọ́ mi ọjọ́ orí tá a tún mọ̀ pàdé lórí ètò ọjọ́ mẹ́jọ lónìí náà ni. Orúkọ tèmi ò yí padà Ṣèyí Fágbémiró lèmi jẹ́.
Okay. When Comrade was coming, he came with other members. Comrade B.A. Oyebade GP, Comrade Inolaji Samuel, Comrade Oluwatoyin Idowu, Comrade Miriam Akani, and Comrade Bimbo Fasasi, Comrade Sunday Ajala. So our own Comrade Bayo Akinsoya and Comrade Adigun. Thank you very much for watching this episode of Labor Matters on OSBC today. Heavily constituted by the chairman, Ratawu OSBC, Tayo Fagbono. God bless you. Next week is another time. Thanks for joining us.
Solidarity forever. Solidarity forever. Solidarity forever. For the union makes us strong. It is we who plowed the prairies, built the cities where they trade, dug the mines and built the workshops, endless miles of railroad laid. Now we stand outcast and starving. It's the wonders we have made, but the union makes us strong.